Good morning! Welcome back to a new video. As you can see, all our work fell down during the storm. All of it fell down, and yeah, not a big deal. It was the problem that we didn't suck it with 2 layers. You always start with 2 layers and slowly go up, and then next ones are no problem. But at the start, you know, the wind can blow it easily over. So yeah, actually this gives an opportunity because a tree fell down, a similar tree, pretty much the same tree that we harvested already, except there was one full tree and one branch fell down, but now another half of a tree fell down and still left like a little stick. So we're gonna go collect that, that was also caused by the same storm. So we're gonna go get it with my machine and we're gonna bring it home, process it, and then give it to goats. So yeah, let's get started and go see what has actually happened. So we have a bit of a problem. This tree has fallen in, not in our field, in our neighbor's field kind of. So this big farmer, of course, he doesn't have time to come deal with these things, so we're gonna help him out and pull it out. And for us it's some extra wood because we already have gotten rid of one side which fell down onto our road, and that's the wood that you saw inside, plus another tree fell on the main road. So we have already harvested some of the tree here. And I don't know how long that's gonna stay for. That's pretty rough condition as well. Probably next wind from that side is gonna make it fall, but we are not gonna cut it down. We're gonna leave it to stay as long as it can. But this we have to deal with, so we're gonna try to see how easily it is to pull out. If we had the big tractor, pull out in one go. But we also wanted to limit the destruction of his rapeseed. So we are just gonna try to just cut the branches, pull them out one by one. I think that's going to be the least damaging way of doing it.
Yeah, it was already cracked, by the way, and once the other one fell on, we could actually see that's like making noises and it's like detaching from each other. And it's also off balance because I've been cutting the other side for the combines and the big tractors. That was bothering on that side, so they have cut that, and it's kind of leaning all in one side, so that's why it cracked, and probably water was leaking in clearly and made it rot.
These trees don't last long. They actually don't have such a long lifespan.
Okay. Let's see how we can do it.
Let's see, yeah.
Is that a bit too much, maybe?
Maybe too much, maybe.
Do you want to cut it?
Probably at least something.
It is doing it, but I don't know for how long.
Yeah, as well, and the amount has to go.
Yeah, I rather don't want to break it. Let's cut it in 2. it pretty clean.
So that's all the wood that we got. There's actually a bit more that we threw into the goats, and the goats have actually eaten the skin, but we didn't have the time yet to process it. We actually have to get this all stacked up and nice and ready because we have the new wood coming in. We're going to pick up the wood from my aunt's and uncle's place, and we have to process that and get it on the roof really quick because the winter is coming and we need the wood done real quick because you know, we will need to burn something. So yeah, let's get this on the roof. This one is pretty wet, but by spring it might be dry, so we're putting it at the very end, so when we're done, hopefully we're not gonna even get through this whole thing. So yeah, when we reach it, it's actually gonna be really dry. So yeah, let's get started. We need to axe it and stack it all up again. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a work. The big ones are a lot.
But I think it's soft wood. It's not the hardest.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not like simple to chop.
Yeah, it's not an oak.
No.
Or a birch.
No. Okay.
Let's get started.
Your aim is getting really good. So we have finished stacking everything up. That's how much we have done. So nearly 2 lines. This time we're not going to go so high. We went all the way up. We're actually going to leave the top more open so a lot more air can flow through. And I don't know if we mentioned, but the holes on that you see, all of those will get closed. We're going to fix all the roof, and those holes will get closed just before the snow wet season is here. It's just so it ventilates. You leave it open, and then you put a plank in front to close it. And then again in next year in spring you remove them for the new wood to dry again. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. It's starting to add up. I think we're gonna get pretty far with all the other wood. We're gonna fill it up, of course. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. We're gonna see you next time. We have a large amount of wood to do.
Yeah. And a lot more work to do in the house.
Yeah, and the barn.
I don't know how we're gonna get all that done.
In 2 weeks.
Plus we have to fix both tractors.
2 tractors, yeah. In 2 weeks.